Forest faithful, brace yourselves. 3 massive bombshells rock the city ground. All right, Forest faithful. Gather round because your boys got some absolutely mental news that's gonna blow your minds. I'm talking about 3 massive stories that have just dropped about our beloved Reds. And trust me when I say this, you're not ready for what's coming. We've got a Spanish speed demon who's practically begging to reunite with our gaffer. A Brazilian midfield maestro who's given us the green. Light for a move that'll make the Premier League tremble, and a French striker who could be the missing piece in our European puzzle. I'm telling you right now, if you're not already smashing that like button and hitting subscribe, you're missing out on the biggest Forest news of the summer. The City Ground is about to become the epicenter of some serious transfer madness, and every single one of these moves could change everything for us this season. European nights are coming back to Nottingham, and these 3 signings, they're going to make sure we don't just participate. We're going to dominate. So buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you about our first target will have you running through the streets of Nottingham screaming, "We're Nottingham Forest," at the top of your lungs. And I shall bombshell number 1. The speed demon wants to come home. Right, Forest faithful, here we go with the first absolute belter. Adama Traore. Yes, you heard that right. Adama Traore is practically on his knees begging to join our Reds. I'm not even joking here. This Spanish rocket ship has told his agents that he wants to reunite with Nuno at the City Ground. And I can barely contain my excitement. Listen to this, you beautiful Reds. ESPN is reporting that conversations between Traore and our club have been positive. The man himself, all parties involved, everyone wants this deal to happen. Can you imagine having that absolute unit charging down the right wing in our red shirt? Premier League defenders are already having nightmares. But here's the beautiful part. Traore himself has gone on record saying Nuno made him feel like he could take on any player and make them struggle. The respect, the connection, the trust between these two is off the charts. When Nuno broke Wolves' transfer record for Iniesta Mina back in 2018, it was because he saw something special in this lad. And now that same magic is calling him to Nottingham. Think about it. We've got Dan and Doy tearing it up as our starter, but imagine having Traore coming off the bench in the 70th minute against tired legs. European competitions, Premier League battles. This is the kind of depth that separates the good teams from the great teams. But hold on to your scarves, Forest faithful, because if you think that's exciting, wait until you hear about the midfield earthquake that's about to hit the City Ground. Forest faithful, sit down because this one's gonna knock you off your feet. Douglas Luiz, the absolute magician who terrorized the Premier League with Aston Villa, has given us the green light for a move to the City Ground. I'm not talking about maybe. I'm not talking about possibly. I'm talking about a full-blown yes! Italian reports are going absolutely mental, saying we're in pole position and that Luiz has made himself available for a contract until 2030. $5 million per year, plus bonuses. Talks are progressing with Juventus for a loan with an option to buy that could become an obligation. This is happening, Forest faithful. This is actually happening. But here's where it gets even better. Juventus want him out. The lad missed a training session, got himself in hot water with the hierarchy, and now they're ready to ship him off. Their loss is our absolute gain, and Edu is leading a charge to bring this Brazilian wizard to Nottingham. Can you picture it? Douglas Luiz pulling the strings in our midfield, spraying passes like it's nothing, controlling the tempo of games in the Premier League and in Europe. This is the kind of signing that doesn't just improve your team, it transforms your entire philosophy. We're talking about a player valued at $30 million, a player who was integral to Aston Villa's success, now potentially wearing our red shirt and making the City Ground his home. The man's got technique, he's got vision, he's got that South American flair that'll have Forest fans singing his name from the Trent end. But Forest faithful, if you think 2 massive signings is enough to get your heart racing, wait until you hear about the striker situation that's about to explode. Right, Forest faithful, this is it. The big one. Arnaud Calimundo. 10 to 30. Million French striker that everyone's calling a statement signing is in our crosshairs, and we're ready to go to WR with Tottenham to get him. Team Talk is reporting that we've already held talks with the players' representatives. This versatile forward who can play across the entire front line, who bagged 10 goals in League One last season, is high on our shortlist. But here's the kicker. Spurs think they can waltz in and steal him from under our noses. Not on our watch. Leeds United have been monitoring him. RB Leipzig and Villarreal are sniffing around, but it's US, Nottingham Forest, who are making the concrete moves. Nuno knows exactly what he wants, and he wants Calimundo leading our line in European competition. Think about it. Oh, we've only scored 1 goal in 4 preseason friendlies, but that's because Nuno's been keeping his cards close to his chest. Imagine having Igor Jesus and Calimundo as our striking options. Imagine the pace, the movement, the clinical finishing that's about to grace the city ground. This isn't just about adding another player to the squad. This is about sending a message to the entire Premier League. We're not just happy to be back in Europe. We're here to make a statement. We're here to show that Nottingham Forest means business. Forest faithful, we're looking at potentially 3 game-changing signings that could transform us from European hopefuls to European contenders. Traore's pace, Douglas Luiz's creativity, and Calimuendo's finishing. This is the stuff dreams are made of. So I'm asking you right now, are you ready for what could be the most exciting season in decades? Are you ready to see our beloved Reds take on Europe with a squad that can compete with anyone? Because if these 3 deals go through, the Premier League better watch out. Nottingham Forest is coming, and we're coming hard. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Which signing has you most excited? And don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because the City Ground is about to become the most exciting place in English football. We're Nottingham Forest, and we're back where we belong.